Mexico, the land of enchantment, and today home to the Isleta, New Mexico Bowl. There's nothing quite like wrapping up a regular season with a bowl victory. It just leaves a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason. As we'll see, the number 22 team in the country, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Arkansas State Red Wolves. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we're ready to tee it up. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Cyclones offense will go on the attack first. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows, to have success in this game against this defense, is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense, their strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses a defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back has it. Turns it on in midfield. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. The Cyclones will snap it on 1st and 10. Thompson to throw. Got his man. At the 20, he's got space. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. This defense might be reeling after those last two and now facing 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cyclones!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all his ability on that TV.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Red Wolves offense has its first opportunity of the day. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
2nd down, he'll throw it. He's got him this time. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Their opponents scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
They'll run it from the gun. Still on his feet at the 45. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. The Red Wolves are in the hurry up.
What a phenomenal job in the open. Breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage going tempo.
Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. They'll move the tight end. Off play action. Steps away to find some room.
Nice job by this defense getting to the QB and getting him on the ground, creating the negative play. This offense must have seen something because they're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
And the deflection by the defense. Great play on third down brings us to 4.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on 3rd and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. From the gun, the ground game. Turning it on. He's up to 57 yards on the ground, and that magical 1,000-yard mark is oh so close. Thompson wants to throw. Finds his back in the middle. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Well, one thing you got to say about this guy is he's very, very poised. He knew he had that defender bearing down on him. He got hit right as he threw it. Still, though, it didn't affect his accuracy. Nice job getting that completion.
Stop is made at the 35-yard line. A 5-yard gain there, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Lets it fly. Wide open downfield. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. And the Cyclones come to the line with a new set of downs. Making side adjustments here. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. It's complete to the left. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation and timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Off play action on first down. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Red Wolves hit it quickly to the line.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down.
Just steamrolling the defense. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
So you get stuffed on first down. You had an idea of what you wanted to do on second, but I'm guessing it's back to the drawing board now.
Yeah, you got to figure out who you are and what you are. What's your next best play? Or what is the defense going to do? If they've been aggressive, okay, well, if they've been aggressive, I'm going to throw that deep ball. If they've been sitting back, I might sneak a draw in here.
Wants to go up top. Hauls it in. And he won't quite get there. But boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. They turn to the passing game on third and short. Firing to the right, complete. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in his...
Oh, he's got some space. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Red Wolves come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. From the gun on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. And the Red Wolves will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. He wants to throw it. Here comes the heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The run up the middle, looking for the score. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas State. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. To the ground with the back. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
He wants to change this route. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Thompson to throw. Zings it complete to the right. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Trying to keep this drive alive. Got the first down. Looking for more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. In your own territory, 4th down, no problem at all. They just go for it again.
What about you, Reese? Are you going for that?
Yeah, man. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got his man. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. The Cyclones are moving quickly down the field.
All right, 2nd quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot.
There he goes. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. And the Cyclones pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They'll ride the hot hand. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Red pass is complete. Stop just inside the 25. Will mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. The Cyclones come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Throws toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cyclones.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
I know one thing, the play didn't result in a good outcome, but I'm very impressed with the offensive line. Unbelievable job. Gave the quarterback plenty of time. Now let's see if they can adjust with the receivers running routes and maybe get somebody open.
Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The Red Wolves line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Complete to the left. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Thompson wants to throw. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. A little release to the back. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Cyclones send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And the returner goes down. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, moving behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
They go to the ground. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. And the Red Wolves will hustle to the line. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Snagged out of the air. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They'll leave it with him. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Up-tempo for the offense.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Red Wolves are marching down the field.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is...
It's complete! Into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Wolves! That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive thing.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Thompson to throw. Makes the grab. It's Horn. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. He's got the tight end. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quickly to the tight end. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
And with that, the season comes to a close for these two teams. Another bowl game is all wrapped up, and we are finished as well. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, thanking our entire crew and thanking you for being with us for another presentation of EA Sports College Football. We'll see you next season.